Hello, how you doing today, Mr. Johnson?
Good, how you doing?
My name is Samuel Moncada. I'm the business manager. May I join you?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I have the responsibilities of the dealership. First, to complete and review your paperwork. Second, to assist you in your funding needs. And finally, to get you on your way as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Yeah, of course.
Sir. So, excuse me. For titling purposes, is this the way you want your name to appear on the title?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is this the correct address?
Yep.
Okay. So, I see you purchasing a 2020 Toyota Corolla SC blue one with 20,000
I
miles.
love it.
Yeah. For how long do you plan on keeping the car?
About 5 years.
5 years. How many miles per year would you be driving the vehicle?
12 to 15.
12, which is the average in Florida. Let me ask you something, Mr. Johnson. Where do you have your maintenance done?
I'm gonna get here at the dealership.
Yeah. How often do you have your maintenance done?
Probably every 5,000
Every
miles.
5,000, which is that, yeah?
Yeah.
Great, you really like to take care of your vehicles, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, alright. So let me ask you something. If it were cost effective, would you consider having the maintenance done here by our technicians?
Yeah, for
Alright.
sure.
So maintenance is important to you.
Very
Alright.
important.
So right here, I noticed there's a payoff of $5,000. Do you verify that, or you salesperson?
Salesperson.
Salesperson, alright, sounds good. So, do you have any service or maintenance contract that needs to be canceled?
No, I don't.
No, alright. So, is this the correct insurance information?
Yes.
Alright, great. Have you contacted your agent and do you have full coverage?
Yeah, I actually
You
did.
do? Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's good. Do you remember what is the deductible?
No, I think it's $500.
$500. Great,
Yes, sir.
great. You got full coverage. So, some of the questions I have to ask next are about your credit. Do you feel more comfortable here or in the business office?
Oh, we can do it here.
All right, you can do it here. All right, let's review your credit app.
Okay.
So let me ask you something. Do you fill this out or the salesperson did?
I filled it out.
You fill it out. All right. So I see you've been working at Lowe's as a cashier
Yeah.
for 3 years, and your income is $4,000.
Yep.
Is that before tax or after taxes?
That is before taxes.
All right. Any additional income?
No.
All right. Sounds good. So before before we go over your credit, would you say you have a good credit, bad credit, somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between. All right. What makes you say that?
COVID, man.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah.
They messed us up, man.
2021, it was a hard year, huh?
Yeah, it was. Definitely was. We're getting better though. You know?
Yeah. So I was checking your credit, and I noticed a few things the finance company may ask me about. So what happened in 2021? I see you missed 3 payments with Southeast Toyota Financial.
Yeah. Like I say, COVID, messed me up. It threw me off, and I just wasn't working at the time, and I lost my job and everything. So I finally have a job back, so I'm doing better now. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, life is great.
Life is great.
Yes,
It's getting
sir.
better, baby.
Yeah. So are any of these accounts current?
Yeah, they actually are. They actually are.
Do you have documentation?
Yeah, I have documentation.
All right,
Yes,
great,
sir.
great. So I have enough information to get your paperwork started. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll get you on your way as soon as
Perfect.
possible. All right.
Perfect.
Excuse me, sir. Any question before I leave?
No,
All
you're
right.
good.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Hello. I'm back.
Hey. Welcome back.
Yeah. May I?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, sir. All right. I noticed that you have been quoted payment of $500, and I want you to let you know you can take delivery of the vehicle at that payment with approved credit. All right. Based on the information you shared with me earlier, we have different options available for you. May I begin?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Right here, these are the figures you have agreed to. Here's the APR. And by choosing the preferred option, you will receive the vehicle protection plan for 5 years to 75,000 miles.
Okay.
You told me that you plan on keeping the car for 5 years, right? And driving 15,000 miles per year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is our platinum mechanical breakdown coverage. So this will pay for parts or labors, and it have a zero deductible. All right. The second one is the car care maintenance plan or maintenance. So which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
So you told me maintenance is important to you, right?
Very.
For 3 years to 35,000 miles, this standard plan will provide you maintenance for every 5,000 miles.
Okay.
All right. So the maintenance include oil change, rotation, filters, and a 15 points vehicle inspection.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So the second one is the total loss protection or gap insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So the gap insurance might waive the balance if the vehicle suffer a total loss accident and the insurance doesn't cover the full amount of the finance contract. All right. Also, you told me your deductible was $500, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you that these might cover or may pay the deductible up to $1,000.
Nice.
Yeah. So next one we have the road hazard tires plan.
Mm-hmm.
So for 5 years, this unlimited deluxe plan will pay to repair or replace your tires or wheels. All right. If any damage by cover of road hazard,
Mm-hmm.
so it will pretty much take care of your tires and wheels, right?
Okay.
If you break your tires, wheels, guess what? All you gotta do is just pick up the phone, make a call, and say, hey, you know what? I want you guys to check my tires or wheels, all right?
Nice.
We'll
Yeah.
pretty much more than happy to help you out with that. So last one, we got the windshields.
Okay.
So this helps to keep your vehicle like in new condition by removing the dents and dings
Mm-hmm.
up to a side of a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So do you have any question about this plan? Here are the digits right here.
Oh yeah, those are options. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have any question about the preferred option
No.
before we move to the value option?
No sir.
All right. By getting the value option, you will get the same coverage as the preferred option. All right.
Mm-hmm.
However, you will forfeit the ding shield, so you won't have. That means you're not gonna have any additional coverage, any additional exterior coverage. So if something happened to the frame of the vehicle, if you have any ding or ding, you will be responsible to pay the repairs. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Third one is the basic one. So the basic coverage will provide the same coverage as the value. However, you will forfeit the tires road hazard plan. So that means if something happened to your tires or wheels, you will be responsible to pay for it for any repair or replacement.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have any question about this one? Here we got the payment down here.
Okay.
And finally, we got the economic. The economic will provide the same coverages as the basic. However, you will forfeit the gap insurance. So if your vehicle suffer a total loss and the insurance doesn't pay the full balance of your finance contract, you will be responsible for the difference, all right?
Okay.
And we got the numbers right here,
Okay.
all right? So do you have any question about these packages?
No, not
Alright.
at the time.
So what I need you to do right now is to circle the best option that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know if I want any of those. You know.
understand.
I just like that payment. You know, and I think I stick with that payment I have.
Understand. Yeah. So none of them. So I understand how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I really understand how you feel. It's really hard to justify the cost of this warranty without seeing the value, you know.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. What makes you take the risk to take the vehicle without the coverage? Is the payment, the cost?
The cost. I think it's the cost.
Is it
Yeah.
Alright. So, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? If I show you something to see if this cost makes sense for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, that's fine.
So, here's your budget, right? That's the payment without any coverage.
Okay.
Alright? So at that payment, you're not gonna have the gap insurance, the maintenance, the vehicle protection plan for 5 years is $25,000. So that means if something happened with the AC compressor, that costs at least $3,000 with the parts and labors,
Mhm.
right? So and right here on the other side, excuse me, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Right here, we got the payments that offers not only the warranty but also peace of mind, right?
Mhm.
So, and this is the way how I break the numbers down for my customers, all right?
Okay.
So, do you mind if I pull my phone?
Yeah.
Show you
no,
something
you're
really
good.
quick.
You're good.
All right. So, numbers doesn't lie, right?
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah,
They really
They
don't.
don't lie, yeah. So, so here's your payment, $375, right? And that's without protection. That's without any warranty.
Right.
All right. So if we divide it by 375 divided by 4, which is 4 weeks every month, that's gonna give us 93.75 payment, which is pretty much the bill of your phone, right?
Right.
And that's every week. If we divide it by 93.75 divided by 7, that gives you $13.39 every day. All right. Again, that's your budget, and I really respect that.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna make the payments. But I really want you to. I really want to go over the numbers, including the coverage, with you.
Right.
So, so on the other side, we got the 405, which gives you the peace of mind, gives you that maintenance and all that.
Mhm.
So which is 405. If we divide it by 405, divided by 4, which is 4 weeks every month. So 101 with 25 cents. Follow me?
Yes, sir.
So if we divide it by 101 divided by 7, which is 7 days every week, it's $14. 14.46. So if we subtract the daily payments by your income, by your budget, which is 13.39, it's $1.07, right?
Yeah.
You just went to the vending machine and you bought the bottled water for $1.
For $1, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much, if you decide to go with our coverage, you will get not only the maintenance, gap insurance, and all that, but you're also gonna get peace of mind for $1. $1.07.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, man, but the payment, man, I can't justify that payment, you know?
All right, sounds good. So this didn't make sense to you.
It did. It made sense to me, but
It's the cost.
it's the cost, man. I don't think I can afford that.
All right,
You know?
sounds good. So, sounds good. All right. Again, I totally understand you, and I know it's really hard to justify the cost. You know, the cost is $2,000. It's really hard to justify the cost, and reasons because you don't see the value. It's not something that it's not a tangible thing. You know, but do you mind if I ask you a couple questions figure out if this makes sense to
Yeah.
you. So the cost for the warranty, for the protection package, for maintenance, road hazard, and gap insurance is $2,000.
That's a service contract?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much the fee for the warranty.
Okay.
It's $2,000, right? We got $2,000 right there,
Yes, sir.
right? For 5 years.
For 5 years.
For 5 years. If we divide it by $2,000, divided by 12, which is 12 months every year,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be $166.66 a month.
That's
Right?
a lot of sixes.
Yeah. So it is a lot of sixes.
I don't like that number.
You don't like the number?
No.
Alright, so let's go ahead and break down that.
Okay.
Break down that divided by 30, which is 30 days every month.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So what about 5? Do you like 5?
I like 5.
Alright. So which is, if we divide it by the 166.66 divided by 30, which is 30 days every month,
Mm-hmm.
that puts you at $5.55 every day for 5 years. And not only that, let's go ahead and divide it by that. If you don't like the 5, so let's go ahead and divide it by those numbers divided by 5, which is 5 years, pretty much.
Mhm.
You're gonna finance the vehicle for 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we divide it by that, divided by 5 years, it's $8.11 per day. Yeah. So what do you think about that? And that gives you peace of mind.
Well, I guess since you put it that way, that makes more sense. And I think I can do $1 a day.
All right. So let me get your signature right there, and I will get you on your way as soon as possible. All right.
All right.